can I just say to you, first morning back, I know some of you have been doing the videos maybe regularly, maybe not. Just please take it easy this morning. It's not going to be too challenging anyway. We just want to get back into it nice and easy. So, you know, just take it at your own pace. So I think we're just going to start in seated. So I'll just sit down. There's one more person joining us there, but she can just join in. So sit in a comfortable seated position. Oh, this is lovely and soft, isn't it? Cross-legged or any way that's comfortable for you. Close your eyes. Drop the shoulders. So we all, even when we think we're relaxed, take the shoulders down. Take a deep breath in. And breathe it out. So just bring your awareness inwards. Maybe just be aware of the sun on your skin, the nice soft breeze. Letting any sounds around now just fade away. So you can be aware of them, but you don't have to tune into them. Just let them fade away. So bring your awareness completely now to your breath. And we're going to do a very simple breathing technique, starting with an inhale of 5 and an exhale, and actually working down, so it's different from what we've done before. So breathe in first, just breathe in through your nose, and breathe out fully. And now breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and pause. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and pause. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, and pause. Exhale 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1 and 2. Pause. Exhale 2, 1, and pause. And now take one long breath in. Pause at the top of the breath. And then slowly release the breath completely. And once again, deep breath in. You can let the shoulders come up as you inhale. And as you exhale, drop the shoulders down. And one more time, deep breath in. And fully exhale. Lovely. So you can begin to open your eyes. Swing your legs back, and we're going to come into child pose. So maybe take the knees nice and wide and the big toes together. Stretch the arms out in front. Maybe support your head with your hands if that's more comfortable. So you can make fists and rest your forehead on your hands. Just make yourselves as comfortable as you can. So we'll start with the elbows bent, nothing major, just feeling the stretch in the back, feeling the belly releasing towards the thighs. And now begin to creep your hands over to the right. So slowly creeping both hands to the right. Keep your hips down if you can. And then back into the center and creep to the left. And back into the center. Just coming forward one more time, release. And now come forward onto your hands and knees. So we'll come forward, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Exhale, round your back, draw your navel in. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, lift the tailbone. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And now come back to a neutral spine. So take your right leg back, turn the toes under, and really stretch into that heel. So stretch the right leg out. Come back onto both knees, left leg back. So press the toes down, stretch back into that heel, so feel the stretch all the way along the back of your left leg. Bring the left knee down. So this time we're going to bring the right leg out to the side. So you'll be into the grass a little bit. Press into the hands and see if you can lift your right foot just a tiny bit off the ground. Don't worry if you can't, just stay where you are. Now bring the right foot back down. Bring your left hand in a little bit and then bring the right hand up into a twist. Bring the right hand down. Now bring the right foot all the way around to the left. So on the ground, just bring it around and look around to your left. And then come back onto both knees. So other side, left leg out to the side. Press it down first, press into both hands, and then see if you can lift the left foot just a couple of inches. Bring the left foot down, bring the left hand in, and then come up. Sorry, we go the other way, right hand down and bring the left up. It's an easier twist. Bring the left hand down, and then bring that left foot around to your right, looking back if you can. Feeling nice little gentle twist here. And back onto both knees. So from here we're going to try a little bit of plank. Right foot back, turn the toes under. Left foot back, press into the hands and press back into the heels. So draw your navel in, engage your core here for strength. 3, 2, 1, and we'll come back up into a downward facing dog. So you can walk the feet in a little bit, have the feet nice and wide, and begin to pedal the feet, bending and straightening the knees. Or up and down off your toes, whichever feels better. So really just stretching out now. I know the hamstrings will probably feel tight. The back might be a little bit compressed, so we'll just nice and gently work it out. Now take your right leg up, bend the knee and bring the right foot towards the left hip. So again, just a gentle twist. Right knee back in towards the chest and right foot forward as you drop onto your left knee. So onto the left knee. I'll just take the hair out of my face. So you can turn that back foot under slightly. And now we're going to stretch back and lift the right foot. So again, you'll feel a nice stretch all the way along the back of your right leg. Pushing forward again into the lunge. So keep that back foot turned under here. And again, back. And forward. And this time keeping both hands on the ground. See about lifting the back leg. So just the knee, sorry. Lift the back knee and press into the left heel. Down onto the left knee. And we'll step back. Coming up once again into a downward facing dog. Maybe just do a little bit of working the legs here again. Left leg back. So lift it up. Bend the knees. You bring the left foot towards the right hip. Bring it back to center. Left knee in and left foot forward. Drop onto the right knee. So keep your right foot curled under this time. Stretching back. Lift the left foot. Lift the toes if you can. Coming forward into the lunge, and again back, lift the foot, forward into the lunge, and this time we'll lift the right knee. So keep your fingertips on the floor, runner's lunge. And once again we'll step back into a downward facing dog, and with your knees bent, begin to walk your feet forward till they're behind your hands. Keep the knees bent and we'll come all the way up to standing. Okay. Our sun has gone for a little while, but maybe it's just as well not to be in full sun all the time. So feet nice and wide apart. Hands to heart center. Inhale, take the palms out, reach up. Bring the palms together. Exhale down. And again, inhale. And exhale. This time, inhale up. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms up. Now, you can soften your knees as you stretch over to your right. Stretch up again. Draw the navel in. Soften the knees to the left. And again, stretch up. And to the right. And stretch up to the left. Come back up. Take the hands behind, interlace the fingers, lift the arms, lift the chest. Now keep your navel drawn in and your tailbone slightly tucked. You can just strengthen up on the legs now, pressing down into the feet, lifting up on the kneecaps. And release. Shake the hands out. A couple of little shoulder rolls. And forward. Okay, so I think we're fairly well warmed up. We're going to start with a couple of half sun salutations and working into one or two, maybe full ones, but nothing too strenuous this morning. So coming to the top of your mats, again, we'll start with the feet apart. Inhale, bring the arms up. Bend your knees as you fold forward. Now, see, maybe you can straighten the knees a little bit. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhaling back into Tadasana. And again, inhale, take the palms out, reach up. Bend the knees and fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Soft knees, inhale, sweep the arms out and up. And exhaling back into Tadasana. Okay, we'll go for a full sun salutation this time. Inhale, take the palms out, reach up. Exhale as you fold, hands to the ground. Stepping back to plank. Dropping to the knees, to the chest, to the chin. Inhale into a cobra. Push back onto hands and knees, curl the toes under, a downward facing dog. So 5 breaths here if you can, or drop into child pose anytime. Exhale fully. Inhale, look forward, step the right and the left foot up. Flat back, look out. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhaling back into Tadasana. And again, inhale, take the palms out, reach up. Exhale to fold, hands to the ground. Inhale, look out, half lift, hands flat, step to plank. Dropping to the knees, to the chest, to the chin. Inhaling into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over your toes, downward facing dog. Take the right leg back, knee into the chest, right foot forward, turn the left foot in, we'll come up for warrior one. Inhale, both arms up. There's the sun again. So stretch up out of the waist, reach for the sky and sink into that right thigh. Now drop your left hand to your lower back, back of your thigh, lift up and gently arch. This is just a gentle arch, no compression. Sweep the left hand up. Exhale the hands to the ground. Step to plank. Dropping knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhaling cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg back. Knee to chest. Left foot forward, turn the right heel in. And we'll come up. So take your time. Lunge into it. Sweep the arms up, warrior one. Dropping the right hand, so support the lower back or back of the thigh. Left palm towards you, and once again, lift and arch. So don't just dump into your lower back. Sweep the right hand up. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step to plank. Dropping knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, or at this stage, take a child pose if you like. So just breathe into your downward dog. Keep the knees soft if you need to. Let the head and the neck release as you look back between your heels. Exhale fully. Inhale, look forward. Step or hop the feet to the hands. Flat back, look out. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. And exhaling back into Tadasana. So take a breath here, close the eyes for a moment, and just enjoy the sunshine and the breeze on your skin. So lovely to be outside today for our first live practice in a long time. You can open your eyes and bring your hands onto your hips. We'll step the feet wide now, turning the right foot out and the left foot in. So if you want to turn, I'll actually come around. Actually, if you all turn this way, it's probably easier. Okay, so right foot out, left foot in. We'll bend into the right knee. Inhale the arms up and exhale, relax the shoulders. Looking to your right now, warrior two. So open that chest, drop the shoulders, extend into the fingertips. And dropping your left hand now again to the thigh or lower back, sweep the right hand up and just a gentle stretch. Bending your right elbow, bring it to the inside of your right thigh. Open the chest here and just bring that arm straight up. Left hand back on the hip, slowly coming up and turn the feet forward. So we're going to take a wide-legged forward bend in between, so bring your feet as wide as you can. Turn your big toes slightly in. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale as you come forward. We'll keep the hands on the hips to begin with. You can soften the knees if you need to. And just come to this position where your body is parallel with the ground. Now if you want to, you can drop the hands down, fingertips to the ground. Shift the weight slightly forward into your toes. And let your head and your neck release. So if you're very far down, begin to walk the hands back towards the heels. I'm going to be eating grass here, so just go as far as you can. And again, just feel the spine releasing. Keep the knees soft if you like. You can even bend from side to side, bending one knee at a time if you like. Lots of variations. Soften your knees, bring your hands to your hips, and pressing into the feet, slowly come up. I think the kids are probably looking at us going, are they mad? So we'll turn the left foot out now and the right foot in. Bend your left knee. Inhale both arms up and exhale as you drop the shoulders, looking along the left arm. So again, nice open chest. Sink as low as you can into that left thigh. Drop the right hand, so we can drop it to the lower back or the back of the thigh. Left hand up. Reverse. And then coming forward, bending the left elbow to the inside of the thigh. Open the chest and take the right hand straight up. Right hand onto your hip. Slowly bring yourself back up, and we'll walk the feet back in towards each other, and I'm going to go back over here onto my mat. Okay. I'm sure they either think we're mad. Hi! Could you all hear me when I was over there? Was it still okay? Good. We're just kind of getting used to the new sound system. So we'll come back onto our mats. And we're going to try a very simple little bit of balancing. This is going to be really easy now. So we're going to start with shifting the weight over to the right foot. Bend your right knee. Keep your hands on your hips to start with. So the balancing is going to be a little bit trickier with the grass and everything. So spread your toes and just bend your left knee and see, can you just bring that left foot up? So it's nice and simple. Keep a bend on the right knee. And we're just going to bend and straighten a little bit. If you can, this is great for strengthening the legs. Keep the core engaged. If you feel brave, maybe cross the hands at the heart. And now try and hold it with the knee bent, right knee bent, left knee bent. A bit tricky. Keep the hands on the hips if it's easier, or maybe you can just bring the hands out. Slowly straighten up. Stretch out, and we'll try the other side. So weight into the left foot. And we all have one side that's better than the other, don't we? One better balance. So slightly bend your left knee, bend your right knee, and start to just pulse it up and down. Maybe bringing the hands crossed at the heart. Now, keep it bent and pause here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the right foot down. Now keep your feet hip distance apart. Bend both knees. Bring the hands in front for Uttanasana, and then maybe bring the arms up. So keep the tailbone slightly tucked and the navel drawn in. Again, this is strong in the legs. Reach up for the sky. And now fold yourself forward. Step back into downward facing dog once again. And walk the feet out. And then you can drop onto your knees and sit yourself back into a child pose for a moment. Nice soft child pose, elbows bent or hands onto the forehead. So from here, just slide yourselves forward onto your tummies. Bring the arms in front, so we're going to come into a low cobra. Turn the toes under. So you can bring the elbows forward even a little bit more, so you're in quite a low cobra. And I just want you to lift the right leg, point the right toes. And bring it down. And then the left leg. So again, it's a small movement. We'll do one more on the right. And bring it down, and one more on the left. And bring it down. So from here, just push yourself up a little bit higher into cobra. So you might want to come into a higher cobra, or you might want to stay on your forearms. Engage the legs, so press into the feet now. So the feet are on the ground, press into the feet. And again, be very mindful of where this is affecting you in your back. So any pinching, you just move the hands further forward and you come down a bit lower. If you want to come up a little bit higher, you just tuck the elbows in and lift a little higher. And slowly come down, fold your hands under your forehead and let your feet flop. So let the legs become floppy for a moment. Now just lift your head and just maybe shimmy yourself back a little bit on your mat so you can stretch your hands out in front. Now stretch the hands out in front, bring your forehead back down, and then we'll just see about lifting both legs behind you. So not with knees bent, now straight legs, that's it. Forehead on the floor or on the ground. Bring the feet back down. Now we're going to lift the head and see about lifting the arms just a couple of inches. Stretch forward more than up. And slowly come down. And just for one go, see if you can lift the arms and the legs. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, One, and come down, fold the hands under the forehead. Let the legs just flop, toes in, heels out. So just relax for a moment. And then push yourself back into a child pose once again. Wide-legged child pose. Sitting back onto your heels, roll over, and we'll come to sit in Dandasana. So legs out in front, move the buttock flesh to the side, settle yourself into the ground. Definitely is a bit softer than sitting on the wooden floor. Sit for a moment, bring your hands beside your hips, tuck your chin slightly in, lift your chest. And again, just close your eyes, feel the sun on your face. Inhale, both arms up. Soften the knees as much as you need to fold forward. So we'll keep it nice and easy this morning. Reaching for your ankles or maybe your toes, but again, softening as much as you need to here. Inhale as you come back up. Bend your right knee and bring your right foot somewhere to the inside of your left leg. And again, just maybe tilt yourself forward slightly so you're kind of sitting on those sitting bones. Turning towards your left leg. Inhale, reach up. And then just place the hands either side of your left leg and creep them forward. So again, we're going to keep this very soft this morning. Looking to the toes. Not looking to pull or push. Just work with your breath. Slowly walk the hands back. Draw the right knee in. Now, create a gap between your right foot and your left leg. We're going to move into a twist. So we're going to bring the right hand behind us. Inhale the left hand up. And then wrap it around your right knee as you twist to your right. So again, keep the hips forward if you can and move from your waist. And again, you don't have to turn your head very extremely. You can keep your chin over your chest. Try to relax the shoulders and try to breathe into it. And we'll reverse that twist. So just bringing your right hand to the inside of your right leg, bring your left hand behind and come into an open twist. You can bend the right elbow if you like. And coming back to the front, stretching that right leg out. So we're going to bend the left foot somewhere to the inside of the right, turning slightly towards your right leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Hands either side of the leg as you creep them forward. And again, work with the breath. Just let the breath take you a little bit further each time. Look to the toes. Slowly coming back up. So we're going to bend the left knee. And we're going to bring the left hand behind, right hand up. Wrap it around the left as you twist back to your left. Try to keep that right leg active, now toes point up. And to reverse it, take your right hand behind, your left hand to the inside of your left leg. So you need a bit of space between the foot, left foot and right leg. And then just reverse the twist to an open twist. Coming back to the front, stretch out the left leg. So bend both knees and in your own time, roll yourself down onto your back. Hug your knees in, so give yourself a nice hug. Maybe take the hands behind the knees onto the backs of the thighs and just draw the thighs towards your chest and then rock from side to side. Or make little rolling movements in both directions. Now, hug your right knee in and stretch your left leg out. So bring the left foot back down onto the ground. Hug the right knee into you. Now, stretch the right leg up so you can hold on to the back of the leg anywhere that's good for you. Draw your right toes towards you to stretch out the leg. You can even massage the calves or the hamstrings if you feel they're very tight. And then hug that right knee into you and stretch your right leg out. Hug your left knee in. So hug it right into you. And then begin to stretch it up again. Support the back of the leg wherever you need to. Draw the toes towards you so there is a good stretch on the hamstrings and the calf muscles. And again, if you want to massage out those hamstrings if they feel very tight. And then hug the left knee in and stretch the left leg out. So bending both knees now, feet on the ground, feet hip distance apart. We'll do a bit of gentle bridge. So again, bridge can be a low bridge or you can go up into a higher bridge. Again, it's your bridge this morning. So feet hip distance, see if you can tip your heels with your fingertips. Press into the feet, lift the hips. This might be as far as you're going this morning. Maybe lifting the lower back and the middle back. Keep pressing your feet into the ground, particularly the big toes. As you lift, maybe walking the shoulders in a little to get a higher lift. But again, as I say, it's your version of bridge this morning. Make the legs do most of the work for you anyway, rather than your back. That's the trick here, is that the legs work strongly. And then very slowly begin to lower your back down. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Hug the knees into you and once again, have a little rock. And now bring both legs up into the air, but nice and soft. Just begin to shake the legs, bend and straighten. You can bring the arms up if you like, shake the arms. Just make everything nice and loose. And then once again, just hug the knees in. Place the feet on the ground. And it's time for Shavasana. So you have a choice. You can come to seated or you can lie down. Just if anybody isn't comfortable with lying down in the grass, feel free to just make yourselves comfortable in whatever way. Maybe put on a layer. Sun is kind of in and out. So lying down or sitting onto the mat. So if you're choosing to lie down, just begin to really settle your body into the ground. You can feel the grass beneath you kind of cushioning you. Bend the knees if you need to do that, or take the feet wide and let the feet flop out. So you can rest your hands beside you or you can rest them on your belly. Again, whatever feels comfortable this morning. So with your eyes closed, just become aware of the sounds, the sensations. There's a lot going on, the sound of children, maybe the sound of traffic in the distance, and then begin to let it just wash over you. So it's not, doesn't concern you. You're bringing your awareness inwards, aware of your body. Bring the awareness once again to your breath. Exhale fully through your nose. And again, we're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and pause. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4, and pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, and pause. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1 and 2, pause. Exhaling 2, 1. And 1 deep inhale, long, slow inhale, and fully exhale. So keep the awareness with your breath. Gradually feel your breath slowing down until it becomes a shallow breath where you don't have to make any effort. And now relax your scalp, your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your lips, your chin. Relax your shoulders, all the way down your arms to your fingers. Relax your chest, your upper back, all the way down the spine to the tailbone. Relax the rib cage, the abdomen, and the lower abdomen. Relax all of your pelvis. Let the relaxation flow down through your thighs to your knees, shins and calves, ankles, heels, soles of the feet, tops of the feet, and all the way into your toes. Relax your whole body. So beginning to bring the awareness back, you can start to bring a little bit of movement into your fingers and your toes. Gently turn your head from side to side. Hug your knees into you. So hug the knees in first. And then if you feel like having a stretch, stretch the arms and the legs out. Bend the knees again, so bring the knees in. Roll over onto your right side and just take 3 deep breaths on your side. Just make yourself comfortable. And then slowly bring yourself to seated. It's beginning to get a little bit chilly, so I didn't want to, could have left you there longer if it was sunny. Coming to seated with the eyes closed, bring one hand on the heart and the other hand on top. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. And one more deep breath in and exhale. Bring the hands together. Namaste. So thank you all so much. We finally made it after a lot of false starts. Now, next week, I just got a text this morning to have my second vaccine next Wednesday, so I'm not going to say no to that. If the weather is good, we could do Thursday morning again. If I text you on Wednesday, is Thursday good for most of you that are here? I know it doesn't suit everybody, but I also plan to do Saturday week. So it'll be the same time, 10:30. So I'll keep you all posted. Again, it'll all depend on weather. Everything is weather dependent. But look, for now, we have no choice because there's no indoor yoga allowed at the moment. I think it's one-on-one training in gyms and you know, studios, but we can't go indoors. Hopefully by July we might be able to go into the hotel studio, which is a big space. So for now, lovely to see you all again this morning. If you want to make a donation to multiple sclerosis or motor neuron disease or something like that, or any charity you like, feel free to make a donation for the class. If not, I'll be in touch next week. So hopefully maybe Thursday and Saturday, or one of the two anyway. So I'll see you all soon. Take care and thanks for coming.